Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long Boys Blues, 1975. Using girls on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Blues, 1975.
Oh, this is so epic. Bit farty noise though.
Operation Wolf.
This is Operation Wolf, as you just heard the man say, released in the arcades by Taito in 1987. And welcome back to another home port versus arcade. And once again, excuse me, that's my gruff Special Forces clear throat. It's going to be the PC Engine versus the arcade. This is not semantic that this series is only going to be PC Engine, because depending upon when you watch this video, I have plenty of other ones, including the Mega Drive, that are still set to unlisted. But there's no denying that of all the home ports across all the systems, and that doesn't just go for consoles, it goes for, you know, the Amiga and the Atari ST. The PC Engine, I don't know if it was, you know, the love people had for the system, but just did ports that were so much closer than all the other ones. I wouldn't say this is going to be, you know, in the same realm as close to arcade perfection as Vigilante and R-Type, but to my mind this is the best home port of Operation Wolf. However, this first will be Operation Wolf, the arcade machine, and obviously I'm playing it on Coin-Ops 8, and look, nice enough that they've done it so I can play it with a crosshair, because obviously there's no way you could play, well, I'm assuming MAME with a light gun. Now anyway, released in the arcades in 1987, you play a lone Special Forces operative dropped behind enemy lines, because yeah, that's true to life of Special Forces, isn't it? I mean, I know we're the best in the world, but even we wouldn't be that batshit crazy with budget cuts. But dropped behind enemy lines to rescue hostages. And now there have been light gun games before in the arcade, and there have been very, very popular light gun games before in the arcade, but I don't think any have been executed in such a manner as this. It really captured people's imagination and they got behind. Truth be told, the main reason for that being there was a big fat that gun there, Uzi, mounted to the top of the arcade cabinet with a rocket launcher button on the end, and it vibrated, and there hadn't been any other sort of gun game that was this sort of, I don't know, visceral and gruff and ooh-rah and shit like that. So anyway, on the right you can see a number of magazines and each number of rounds in those magazines, followed up by my grenades, and the hostages at the bottom, and running down, which you can't see there, will be my damage. Make no mistake about it. By the way, there are two sequels. I got gameplays of them both, but only the second one is worth playing. And there are great home ports of this, by the way, on other systems, such as the ZX Spectrum is an absolutely fantastic version. But yeah, here's a number of stages. 6 in all. Some go from left to right, some go from right to left. But yeah, make no mistake, this is absolutely balls-horrifically hard. But in true sort of, you know, foggy, nostalgic retro vision, I still think this looks tasty and delicious. Right, let's get into it. Obviously it's first person. Coin error. Oh. C clip chip not response, eh? I'm really not sure what happened there. I guess it's 1987 and I broke the cabinet with my big fat British 10p coins, and what it was looking for was quarters. Who knew? Here we go.
Operation initiated.
Right, so you got fart and you got rocket launcher, and get ready to get slapped around a lot. Even in the arcade, you start here, even in the arcade with a gun, it was balls horrifically hard, as you would expect. Its job is to make money. Now you've got tiers of people, all grenades, so lower back a tier, middle and bottom. The ones at the bottom will be the biggest, and this is blokes who have clearly stolen from Commando. Don't shoot the nurses, they don't like it. It's not their fault they work for an evil dictator. You don't have to shoot the rockets, but you can shoot rockets at the bigger vehicles. You can shoot a bird, health, or clips, and you do need to keep shooting the clips. Yeah, you can just shoot these, you know, the machinery with your gun and eventually wear them down. Or you can use your rockets. It's basically dependent upon how fucked you are at the moment at all time. As you can see, my health is going down quicker than a prostitute's pants. Listen to the noises as well. The reloading mechanic is a really nice, clack. But yeah, shoot the backgrounds, shoot that. This was something else back in the day. Ooh. Oh, help. Yeah, as you can see, I'm absolutely pooch screwed. It's an arcade machine. It's supposed. Oh, knife. Who brought a knife to a gunfight? See what I did there? It's supposed to make money. That's what it exists for. But still, it doesn't have to be this bloody hard. But I don't remember there being this little health. Oh, I cleared the scene. Look how screwed I am. See, my health went down one.
The communication setup, cutting off the enemy from rescue.
You've got these amazing sort of cutscenes as well. Is cutscene too strong a descriptive term? I don't know. But see, it rewarded me with 1 extra point of health. It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. Or you could argue it's accurate to being special forces. See, we're going the other way now. I haven't even got any rockets. Oh, the music steps up to let you know shortly you will be doomed, and then you see the white pearly gates. But even if I'm doing a good, doing this with the good guys, would I see the white pearly gates and I've just killed that many people?
But you are finished.
See, now this comes down to the fact, which is, if I got that far with one bloke, why didn't you send in a few more? Right, we're on the jungle. We start on the jungle again. But, the difference in stages is cool. Oh look, I don't know how he's doing that because there's no foliage directly in front of me. It must be one of those super soldiers. Chicken. Oh. Don't you? Oh, you. Oh! I have no idea I didn't hit them. Oh. See? Yeah, there's enough variation in the stages. These lush stuff, interaction, stuff like that. But compared to the last stage, which you thought was hard, it immediately ramps it up with the number of more potential casualties, I should say. It drops into the field. Did I get it? I do like that. Pizza probably had a field day with this game, didn't they? What do you mean you have to shoot innocent turkeys and chickens to get extra help? We don't like that. And years later, we'll have a problem with Mario and one of his suits, because we're dicks. Seriously, look it up. Here we go. Stop giving me clips. Oh, I've got to get in just for the sake of wanting to get in. You ain't. See what I mean? They don't make games. Hey. But that made any difference. They don't make games like this anymore. Well, they do. They're just not as bloody hard. I don't know if this came out on like Xbox Live. Fuck it, I want to shoot little bastard. Xbox Live or anything. But hey, obviously the flickering is not because it's this version or anything like that. It's any game with a light gun, isn't it? I'm determined to get chicken tonight. Anyway, ooh, intense.
You have sustained a lethal injury.
Oh yeah, how many? Let's have a look at the PC Engine version. So let's crack straight into Operation Wolf on the PC Engine. This was released in 1990 by NEC. And as you would expect, NEC did most of the great, really good arcade ports on the PC Engine. This is my favourite home port of Operation Wolf. Want to know why? Sure, you could say the Amiga and the Atari ST have bigger sprites and sprites more accurate to the arcade machine, but none of them balance the size of the sprites with the actual speed of the movement of the sprites on the screen and the game, as well as the PC Engine version. It's extremely fast and extremely playable, and as you would expect, it's extremely hard. Now, what it does do, I'm just going to quickly say, is what I'm assuming once again is because of the resolution of the screen on the PC Engine. Instead of your health and your weapons, rates, ammunition, grenades, stuff like that, hostages, going straight up the right hand side, they now go along the bottom of the screen. Not sure why it does that, and also for some reason some of the levels scroll the opposite way of what they do on the arcade version, even though they are the same level. Right, oh, you got an option for speed. We're on normal, but there's slow and there's fast. I'm going to stick with normal, but as I said, this is my favourite home port of Operation Wolf. Let's get into it. Boom. Right, there you go. Got your cutscene. You got a little parachute bloke. Must be a windy day. Now, here's the thing. You've only got 4 stages. I'm assuming that's a memory thing, because of the size of cue cards, much like how R-Type was split across 2 cards. I'm guessing they didn't really want to split this across 2 cards just to stick an extra 2 levels on. But, right, so this is level 1. That would be level 2. I don't know why they're laid out like this, but what it does give you with this, because it's extremely difficult, is technically you'll get, well, not technically, actually you get to try every single level, regardless of finishing the previous one. Right, let's go. Boom! Right, see, as I said, at the bottom of your screen, number of vehicles you got to shoot. Oh look, it's the Arnie bloke. Imagine if he actually had a helmet as well as body armour. You'd be screwed. Shoot the bird, helicopters are in there. It's so smooth, crosshair or not. I'm going to waste a grenade on you. It is so smooth to control, it's amazeballs. Right, as you can see, the number of vehicles at the bottom, ooh, going down. It does appear, ooh, you lucky son of a bitch. It is. Does appear to be easier to shoot the vehicles than it is in the arcade. Look at you, is it lying down? He's like, I'm lying down, that's going to really confuse him. Right, I got automatic fire. Look at the jumpy prancy bloke. You see my health? Filling up already, holy cow. Yoink. Rockets. Rockets are more of a smart bomb that take everything out on the screen at once. How many blokes I got left? 16. I never actually checked my ammunition, so I might be, you know, risking, losing health trying to get ammunition when I'm absolutely fine. Again, lying down, mate's not going to save you. Oh, he's going. Yoink, yoink, yoink. I got 1 left. How many blokes are left? Oh, Scheisenberg. As you can see, oh, he's got the epic screenshot as well. Obviously, there's a limit in the colours it has compared to the arcade, and obviously you're going to take a massive hit in the sound. But it's awesome. Continue play. Yes. Let's have another go. See if I can get off this level. Probably a first for me. I know it's got really good reviews back in the day. Once again, they chucked that phrase around, even though they did say, obviously, I didn't see any of those blokes in the arcade on the first stage. I'm sure you should. Yeah, obviously they chucked it around in the phrase around back in the day in the magazine, even though they did say that the layout of the screen was different. It looked just like the arcade. I wonder why there wasn't a light gun for the PC Engine. Maybe someone knows. Maybe there weren't enough, I don't know, maybe there weren't enough crosshair games. Ooh. Shit, I just wasted half a mag on him and then just thought, screw it, I'll use my grenade. What can I say? I'll never play for Yorkshire. Boom! Look at the size of the sprites though. Like I said, maybe the Amiga, bringing the knife to a gunfight. Maybe the Amiga version, they are bigger, and the DOS version. Yoink! But these just have there's no slowdown. They just move around the screen like silk. Yeah, I went there and said silk. Right. Yoink, come on. The two things is it gets so tense when you No. You can't get off the first level. So it's harder than the arcade then. It's harder than the arcade. Hey, there's a claim to fame, isn't there? R-Type was easy in the arcade. Operation Wolf is harder than the arcade. And you only get 2 continues. Really? Really? You only get 2 continues. Let's not mess around, eh? Right. 1 more. For England, James. And 2 players. I always thought for some reason in the arcade you could move the crosshair and it would, with a gun, and it would move the way he went. Obviously I was wrong. I'm actually wondering if this is actually the first level. We'll see if it goes from right to left. Yes, it is. This is the first level. That was level 2 I was on. Level 3? Oh no, because the boat... I get confused. Why have they moved the level layout around completely like this? Oh shit, sorry. Casualties of war, collateral damage, stuff. Yeah, so this is the first level. Beneath it, I got it. So this is the first level. The level beneath it, it's green and has the boat, is the second level from the arcade. And then I guess you go left? I don't know. I've never been good enough to work it out. But as you can see, first level or not, it still doesn't mess around. That would be why we saw the Arnold Schwarzenegger bloke with blonde hair. which, to be honest, I'm pretty sure Bob Wakeland stole the idea of making the design for his box art. It's amazing box art on Spectrum Amsterdam Comic, an Amiga Atari ST of that bloke, because, or that sprite, because the main character on the box art had a blonde flat top like him. Ah, flat tops. You were the 80s. Yoink, yoink. Oh, he's got help. Ooh, this is brilliant. I should have done this level first, shouldn't I? Oh well, we live, we learn, we die ultimately because it's Operation Wolf. 11 blokes left. Oh, you got lucky. Yoink. No. Ooh. 5. Scheisenberg. I'm shit at this, but let's round up. Operation Wolf on the PC Engine. Obviously, it takes a massive hit compared to the arcade, but it is still basically the best home port. Do you agree? Do you disagree? You're like, Dave, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's just my apples, and I'm sticking to them. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.